Back into Mr. Love Queen's Choice episode 6, and as a heads up, I am currently watching this from Crunchyroll's website for any of y'all that are curious. Now, without further delay, I'm going to start my reaction to this in 1-0 go. Alright, I'm excited to actually learn more about this game. Yep, probably just a way of him having a chance to bond with her a bit more. See where this is going. Maybe he's trying to trick her back to memories of the past, because it did seem like that was implied in the preview for this episode. I mean, oh man. So is he telling her to relax and take a break? Might be overworking herself and stressing herself. Yeah, I had a feeling that was the case. And we actually multiple instances in the series where she's up way late at night. He's right. He deserves to be spoiled. Hey, you know, that's a pretty awesome invite. And that sounds like fun too. Hey, she should definitely. Yes! Okay. I wonder if that's going to trigger a memory or something. Because I'm assuming she probably was there with Lucian when he was younger. At least that tells us that what Lucian's doing, he isn't doing it on purpose. Then he wasn't trying to trigger memories. It just happened incidentally as like a consequence of him taking her to that place with the special scenery. Then, okay, at the very least. But you know, oh man, that bumps me up because if that was something that not even our Lucian planned out ahead of time, oh shit! Can't wait to see what's gonna happen then. You know, they're doing a really good job of making all these men likable. I honestly don't hate any single. They've all done something for it. Even like the mean company had actually saved her life twice, and actually helped her too out in the pudding situation. I honestly hope that boy can get to his sister though. I hope. Yo, you know, I'm gonna once I'm done with the reaction, I'm gonna check if the full version is opening song now. Really want to listen to it. Oh snap. This makes you wonder who she's gonna choose. Because they're all pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. Now it is back. Hey, at least she's enjoying it, so that's what matters the most. They should. Wonder where that came from. I mean, all that way is a pretty beautiful sight, I ain't gonna lie. I just thought, I think any bit of nature wants to sit in that spot with a good amount of shading. Aww, it's a cute. Aww, it's arm. Ah. Yeah, I definitely should. You know, I like that. Showing her selflessness, taking time out of her day just to even help out a little creature. That's adorable. Aww. I even like the little touching animation too, where the cat was licking. That was cool. Hey, the might as well allow themselves to be spoiled a little bit. They deserve it. Because not a lot of people would take time out of the day to try to find the owner of a cat, you know? Yeah, I mean, she should go for that. She could, dang, use some good luck. Oh, you know, that works. Going the approach, instead of giving someone a fish, better to teach him how to fish. At least in this instance, if I'm talking about things metaphorically. Oh yeah, he did say that everything else he sees in shades of gray, black, and white, except for her. But it was actually nice to get to finally see a perception shot, though, of his eyesight. I mean, it's probably gonna take weeks, probably just a few days, just for a match of that. You know, he ain't wrong about that. And that's what makes him so damn sweet. And she's right. Because if you never know the truth, then you can never really grow as an individual. You can never really. Exactly. And you can never really mature if you don't know the truth either. So she ain't wrong about that. Oh! I like those fine words there. And to actually see her say something like that with some assertiveness, that was. Although it's looking pretty ominous, not the kitty looks scared. I hope nothing bad happens to it. And the thing is that in life you can't only have the luxury of slowing things down. As fortunate as that is. Oh. That's probably going to get Gavin even more involved now. Okay. Yo! I wasn't expecting epic action. But this is nice. Damn, I wanted to see pretty boys keep on fighting. Oh! But hey. At least here they establishes that they had somewhat of a relationship, or at least their acquaintances. Hmm. Oh. And now, what's kind of on is that guy didn't straight up deny that, so that's kind of a scary thing. I hope nothing bad happens to Gun in the future. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. There could be an evolver right now that might be able to maybe take the life energy of people around the surrounding area, and that's why the cat's in that knocked up state. That can only be my guess. Hey, you know, she ain't wrong about that. He was the first spark. I mean, he was already. I'm assuming he was already in love with her, but now that just seals the deal even further. Uh, Arm smooth. Yo. Oh, okay. The cat was just resting. I was just. Okay, good, good. I'm glad I was just paranoid as fuck. I thought for a second something might have happened to the kitty. Yo, you know that grass looks good. Gotta admit, Studio Map, they outdid themselves. Even like the way you can even see part of like the grass peel off as she's running too. That's some detail that you don't even see in some anime sometimes. When characters are running through the grass. So that's beautiful. And this feels hella freaking romantic. Oh, yes. Okay. So I guess it was going to check her memories. So it was aiming for her to get her memories back. Okay, I guess I was on the money the first time then. On that. You know, I actually like that. It's not only good from listening, showing you that he's assertive, tries to take matters into his own hands. Actually, dig that. I wonder if it's like a mind manipulation ability. Could be. Hmm. Oh, that is cute. Aw. That like smiles worth protecting there. Now that's a fancy way of showing off her name there. Probably one of his vulnerabilities. Kind of upset that she doesn't recognize herself though. But it makes sense. It probably whoever just remembers must be a really dang powerful evolver. Assuming that's the day Lucy never came back. Huh? Wait, whoa, hold the. Wait a minute, so she has. So she gets to the future? Because if that's the case. If that's one of her abilities, I can see why people would be aiming for her. And why she would have been captured too. Oh, I don't think I want to see that. Oh, no. Probably trying to stop it because it's all in the past. There's nothing she can do to alleviate the situation there. At least that explains why Lucien never came back, though. It wasn't because he didn't want to. That makes me feel for him, though. That is just. That is just really damn sad. He probably some part of him regrets showing him that. Because of the way he tries to dodge the question, that isn't the normal Lucien we know, where he's quick to answer questions. But I think it's too late now. She knows about his past, and Lucien's eventually going to have to answer up questions on it too, considering he is the one that did try to make sure her memories come back, so. Snap, I guess his friend wasn't wrong about that. Wait, whoa. Gotta admit, the Just motif there was putting at the exact right, specific, well-placed time there. And I'm assuming the Queen's gonna be on main draw at this point. Some part of me still feels sickened that Lucien is a traitor, but at the same time he must have his reasons. He must. So oh. So that explains it. And that explains why he has loyalty too to the Black Swan organization. That actually puts it all into perspective now. All things considered. You know what I like too about that a lie in Lucian's tech when it comes to little experiments? He ain't necessarily lying. He put in a bit of truth into that lie. That's smooth there. It was a little subtle scene, but I like that. Hopefully. Ah. Look at his eye. With their hands hold up like this. CBS, that's a CBS reference. Just they're changing the H instead of like the C, it's an H instead, because that's pretty much describes CBS to the they've got the highest viewership when it comes to like Nielsen ratings. I actually like that reference there. It's probably gonna be the dude she hates, she dislikes. Yeah, I know it. I know it. It's our beautiful, beautiful, cold and calculating CEO. I mean, was it gonna be anyone else? And nope, it wasn't. Couldn't be anyone else. As for the episode, I actually liked it. If I were to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and 10 being an exception, I thought this was a solid, above average episode, and I'm going to rate it a 7 out of 10. Well, yes, it didn't bring on the immense emotional intensity like the previous episodes did. I don't think I needed that. I thought it did well as a transitory episode, knowing where Lucian's loyalties are at, knowing why he can't see colors, knowing how he got his evolver abilities because he was surgically operated on. It gave us so many ins and outs with Lucian, and it even did a good job making me feel sympathetic towards him when he saw his parents die in that accident, seeing his tragic backdrop. So they actually made him a pretty cool character, I gotta say. And on top of that, those sweet heartwarming words when he says stuff like, even though the craftsmanship that the main girl did wasn't completely beautiful, it was still cool. That was so smooth and sweet. I was like, oh, that's adorable. So when it came from a character standpoint, they did a great job with Lucian and okay, PV time. All right, I guess now it's time for the CEO to have this cool epic moment. Oh yes, I've been waiting. I've been waiting a long time for this. I mean, I guess he had the head start because he did save our main girl twice. I guess 3 times we count the pudding. But I'm saying when it comes to saving her life, he did it twice. So, but now that we get to see a full-on dedicated episode, I'm pumped up for this because I've always been wanting to see more of his backstory, get to see more of his traits. So that's got me emotionally riled up in a good way. Now, in saying that, let me discuss what I also liked about this episode too. I really liked the gentleness we saw from our main girl too when she wanted to help out the cat and even helped it get back to its owner, because while you could argue that didn't necessarily advance the plot, I don't think it needed to because it showed you how much of a selfless individual she actually is. And I like how she assertively says she wants to rid of Black Swan, stop their evil ambition. That right there was pretty dang badass because it's showing you she's becoming a lot more assertive. So I like the character development they gave her. And from a story standpoint, it did a good job. The emotional beats that felt sad. And on top of that, there were some bits of lively dialogue that made you laugh and chuckle here and there, in between the sad sequences. So that I gotta give the episode credit for. And the animation art actually looked good in some instances. Like when you saw the wheat field, that looked good, or when you saw the grass move when she was running, that looked good. Or even the rain, when it was dropping on the leaves, that looked good when you see like the drip bounce, you know? There were moments like that, and even like the small fight that Gavin had with one of his acquaintances looked good too. So there were moments that popped, and that's why I thought this episode was a solid 7 out of 10 caliber episode. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. Be sure to comment down your thoughts and how you feel about my reaction in the comment section below. Rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later if you come back for more. And if y'all subscribe, because you're not going to want to miss my reaction to its 7th episode, because I'm pumped up forward that. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching my video. I hope you'll have a safe, great, and fantastic day, and I'll see you guys later if you come back for more. Alright, y'all. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.